Looks like we got a batch of shinies, Commander. Shinies, sir? That's right. Your armor. It's shiny and new. Just like you. What a great way to start off my first video on Tank Engine Studios. What's going on, guys? It's LegoLover117 coming back at you with yet another video. And today we're here for my first video on Tank Engine Studios. And like I said in my little introduction to myself on this channel, I suppose, we are going to be doing a studio/room tour. That's right. Yeah, basically I've been in this room for about 8 years now, and it's really taken shape. I really like how it is right now. But anyway, let's go ahead and start off with my closet door. This is not the door to get into my room. We will get to that later, but here's the closet door. And inside the closet is darkness. Hang on. Let me play God for a second here. Let there be light. And there was light. So here's my closet. There's a bunch of junk on this, these shelves here. There's some VHS tapes, my VeggieTales VHS collection. It's very small, and some other VHS tapes down there. Over there as well. And then up here you've got the DVDs for the home media collection for Thomas and Friends with a DVD player right there. And then you've got Trivia Box, Star Wars, and Marvel Cinematic Universe Trivial Pursuit. Those are fun to play because, you know, I'm a movie nerd. And that's pretty much it for the closet. There's really not much else in here that's worth to talk about, anything of value. There are my pop boxes. Let me move the door out of the way here. There you go, you can see them better. Currently I have 10. What? How do you have 10? There's only 9 right there. Well, Thanos' box is huge, and I had to put him over atop some of these other DVDs over here that, So yeah, anyway, that's my closet as we look at the darkness once more. So now let's move on to the next area. Here's our next area, the movie shelf and desk area. Here it is right here, folks. This is the famous movie shelf that is behind me in many of my update videos and such, and many other special videos. Here it is. Yeah, here it is. As you can see, here's my pop vinyl setup. We got Iron Man, Mark 43, Wolverine, and Ultron, Thanos, and Darth Vader. Now, interestingly, this Darth Vader is not a pop. It's not made by Funko, I don't believe, and it's a different brand, and I got it a few years ago. I don't know what brand he is, but I set him here because he looks cool, because he's behind with Thanos. It's like he's behind the heroes getting ready to attack, and Ultron is right next to Iron Man because, you know, they fight each other. There we go. As you can see, Thanos is on top of some old PC games, and Darth Vader is on top of some old DVD-Rs. Here's the movie stack, which is very short, with my Stormtrooper head on top of it, or Stormtrooper helmet, I should say. Obviously, couldn't fit Indiana Jones or Star Wars onto the Blu-ray shelf, which is taking shape now. It's full, completely. I have the Bourne Identity HD DVD there, but that's only to make sure that the movies aren't slanted. But I know that the next Blu-ray I get, which will be Force Awakens, more than likely, that'll kick out the Bourne Identity and move it back up here where it belongs. But anyway, that's the movie shelf. Really not much else to look at there. Up here we have the 3D artwork of Iron Man, which I really enjoy, and I've moved Deathstroke and Arrow. They were right here. Deathstroke, Arrow were originally right here, but I've moved them up here because, well, I just like this setup better. Plus, Christian Bale Dark Knight Batman just came in the mail yesterday, and he looks really awesome. Check him out. I really like this pop. It looks really good. The belt paint job could have been done a bit better. As you can see, it's kind of leaked onto his actual bat suit, but you know, it's fine. And then we also got Stitch, because Stitch was rather lonely sitting up here all by himself. So he has some friends, but unfortunately, once I buy Flash, which I am going to buy Flash from the TV series, Stitch is going to have to come down and move somewhere else. I'm not really sure yet. Then I'm going to move, and then I'm going to get the Civil War, Captain America, and Iron Man pops and put them here. I don't think Stitch will be a part of this. I think Stitch will go back over here where he was originally. He was right here in this little nook. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with the Batman v Superman pops. I'm only going to get Batman and Superman, but I'm running out of space for these things, guys, and it's only going to get worse because there's a lot more that I want. Kylo Ren, Colossus, a ton more, really. So yeah, that's the movie shelf in the 3D artwork area. Not really much to look at there. It's nice. I enjoy it. And yeah, let's move over to the desk, which is a mess right now, where my laptop is. This is the setup for how I make a lot of videos. You will also see this in a behind the scenes on home media reviews, which will be coming soon to Tank Engine Studios self-advertisement. So yeah, there's my little mock of the penthouse of Stark Tower. And I know I've stated this previously. Keep your eyes out for this on WinRS's channel for the LEGO community, but at this point I don't know if the LEGO community is ever coming back. Don't know if it's canceled or not. Sam hasn't given me any word of mouth. So right now I basically stopped writing. There was going to be an arc where Taj creates this interdimensional portal. So him, me, Sam, Matt, Roman, and James all jump to my reality, which is this, and it's known as Dimension 117, which is why we have a episode titled Escape to Dimension 117. Yeah, and the idea was we would run there, stay there for about 2 episodes, and then come home later and fight a evil threat that's taking over TWR City. But as I said, I don't know if that's ever going to happen. It's all very vague right now. So maybe you'll see it, maybe you won't. I don't know. I would like for you to see it. The first 2 scripts I have done are really good, in my opinion. I spent a lot of time working on those. And yeah, I hope that we get to finish that and actually get to see that come to fruition. But anyway, enough about the LEGO community. Let's move on to the desk. Just a bunch of random crap in these things. Here's a little Patrick Star that I made when I was in Boy Scouts. I think that was maybe 5-6 years ago. Then there's an Iron Man Dr. Pepper cup back there because I am a huge Iron Man fan and I had to have that. Here's 2 other pops. Here's the First Order Stormtrooper, and here's old Han Solo. And this guy is awesome. I love old Han Solo. Like I said, I really want Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren's going to go right here. And if I get Chewie, I'm going to move Han over, put Chewie there, put Han there, and then Kylo next to his First Order Stormtrooper. I don't know if I'm going to get Chewie or not. I don't really want Chewie. The thing with me and Pops is I only buy the Pops I really, really want. Like, I really want. Like, I really wanted these, those guys, and these guys. And other than the Civil War Pops, Superman from Batman v Superman and The Flash, I really don't really want any others. Like, I'm not one of those crazy guys who buys every single pop that's ever existed, because in all seriousness, if I was a Batman pop vinyl collector, I would be bankrupt. Funko has made so many Batmans, it's ridiculous. Anyway, a bunch more random crap on the desk here. There's a Sprite bottle back there. I had to have that. That's nice. It's a nice metal bottle. I like it. Scroll down. There's my Thomas Comes to Breakfast limited edition thingy-mabob. Gotta have that on my desk. It brings all the ladies over here. And then more stuff. There's a Thomas card game I found. Then over here, here's Lego community member minifigures and such. I have those there just because, so I can easily access them. There's another bobblehead. It's supposed to look like me, but obviously I don't have a face, so that doesn't look like me at all. And then there's my laptop, as I said earlier. There's really not much else to look at up here except the top. Here's my Mountain Dew bottle collection. It's a total rip-off of Mr. MPS. Actually, no, it's not, but I like it. Fun fact, these are the only 2 times I've ever had Baja Blast in my entire life. Anyway, moving down the line here. This box right here is actually where I keep my minis. There's a lot of them in there. Some superhero ones that I've recently gotten. And then there's one tall Mountain Dew bottle that, yeah, it's just kind of there at the end. This setup I really like right here. The Clone Trooper Sergeant next to the Shock Trooper, next to the 501st Trooper, next to Jango Fett, or behind him. I really love this setup. I'm a super mega nerd, and yeah, I really like these action figures. I really want a First Order Stormtrooper action figure, like a 6-inch one, like this Clone Trooper Sergeant, because I love the First Order Stormtrooper's, like, physique. I love his helmet, I love his body armor, I love it all, really. I think I'm a First Order Stormtrooper nut. Then there's an old Han Solo custom minifigure. Then there's the Earls that Matt sent me. Thanks, buddy. Some Lego Guns and Handcuffs, a Lego Clone Army that's not really a big of a clone army. It's actually missing some people because there's a custom like first order starship bridge that I've never completed, and a lot of clones and stuff are down there because, you know, I don't have any first order stormtroopers, so I needed regular stormtroopers. So yeah, that's really it for this side of the room with the desk and such. There's a chemistry book down there that I never freaking use because I hate my chemistry teacher. And yeah, there's some Amazon boxes. That's old Han Solo's box, and then the Disney Infinity 3.0 Amazon box. They're just sitting there. And then here's the door to get into my room. Shh, don't tell anybody. You're probably asking, why, Lego Lover, do you have an Amazing Spider-Man 2 poster on your door? Wolverine Warrior 98, he doesn't really do YouTube much anymore, but you've seen him in a few of my vlogs. He's the semi-tall guy with glasses. Yeah, he went to the IMAX screening of the show, got an extra poster, gave it to me, and told me to never watch the movie. Obviously, I went against his judgments because I watched the movie and I regret it. So over here on this wall, we have my Avengers poster. It's not a theatrical poster, but I like it. It's very tall and nice. There's my tripod. Just leave it sitting there for whenever I need it. Then next to it is my television and a bunch of stuff on my, I guess, what is this, cabinet? I suppose this is what it is. Never mind the dirty dishes. And yeah, as you can see, there's Expendables 2. It's still sitting on the player after I left it there when I watched it for Valentine's Day, because Sylvester Stallone and his team are my Valentine. I love you, Sylvester. Mwah. Ever again will I do that. Anyway, here's my TV. It's a 32-inch Samsung. I like it a lot. As you can see, I have DirecTV. Don't have AT&T anymore. Got rid of that after they jacked up our price wage. And yeah, that's it for the TV. As you can see, only a nerd would have a VCR hooked up to his television, his HD television. That's my life. So here's the last area of the room we're going to go into depth with. Here's my Iron Man 3 poster. I like this poster, and I really like Iron Man 3 because of the fact that Iron Man 3 was that movie that got me into loving film. I apologize for the glare from the window. There we go, you can see it a bit better like that. But anyway, Iron Man 3 was the first superhero movie that I ever saw in theaters, and it was that movie that really got me into loving films. It was this and the combination of the first Iron Man that got me into superheroes and that got me into loving films in general. And that's exactly why I have this poster, because Iron Man 3 is nostalgic for me. We're just going to go through these last two areas really quick here, because this video is probably going to be at least 20 minutes long, and I don't want to waste a lot of your time. So here's just the top of my dresser with some minifigures. It's supposed to be Felicity Smoke, Laurel Lance, and Chewbacca. Don't ask me why Chewbacca's there, I don't know. They're just kind of chilling there. There's my window, which you've already seen out into my neighborhood. Never giving you my address, all you jacks out there. Here's the top of my bookshelf here. A lot of books. I'm not going to go through every book, and there's Knapford Station. There's my Knapford Station box with a SpongeBob photo album. Yep, that's it. Over here we've got a little laboratory, a shield laboratory. I just built this setup when I was bored one day. So there's a Target receipt. What the heck's that doing? What's this for? I don't know. I don't know what that's for. But there you've got Ant-Man, or not really Ant-Man, Scott Lang with a blaster, because he ran into space after Hank Pym got shot. Yeah, I make up my own storylines for these guys. And then there's Quentin Lance. They're fighting some Mirakuru soldiers. Yes, I know that that's Boba Fett, but hey, in my Lego world, these are Mirakuru soldiers led by Slade Wilson, which is also known as Jango Fett, and he's fighting Oliver Queen, the Arrow. And then there's John Diggle from Arrow as well. He's fighting two Mirakuru soldiers, so that's cool. There's Slade's regular body. Sometimes when I'm really bored, I make up storylines for these guys and like build setups for them. Is that weird? I don't think it's weird. Here's me as a cartoon from 2009. So if you guys want to picture me talking, this is what I look like in 2009. So yeah. Other stuff up here, just a bunch of Legos and stuff. Some more books and stuff down here. There's Iron Fist, Custom Wolverine, Custom Beast. Doesn't really look like Beast because it's not blue. Spider-Man, and then Custom Storm. And then there's Deadpool. course, you gotta have the merc with a mouth. So that has been my studio/room tour. Thank you all for watching. I hope you found it informative and not boring. I hope to make a lot more great content for Tank Engine Studios. Until next time, guys, good night, everybody.